Yeah, but it's hours of the morning, so do I still say Grand Rising? Do I still say Grand Rising Collective? Welcome to my channel with the one and only highly anointed 144,000 Earth Angel Starcy. Yeah, I just had a really nice sleep, guys. But hence why I put that as the thumbnail for some reason. It was something I saw in a dream actually. And I felt compelled to bring it to the floor, to bring it online, to bring it on my channel. Yes, hence the thumbnail. The reason why I say be careful who you try to harm, be very careful who you try to harm. Because when you think or when you believe someone is alone, you're not realizing on a whole nother realm, they have an army of spiritual assistants. Do you understand me? They are highly protected, divinely loved. Do you understand? And their angels will stop at nothing to take out anybody coming to do their chosen any harm. Do you understand? Now, why do you think that might be? Oh, I'll give you a little guess. Because we don't trouble people, we don't harm people. We was created for a reason. Do you understand? We came to do a job. And that's exactly what we're doing. Exactly what it says in my description box is exactly what it is. And this is how you see how much evil and wickedness there is in the world. That's why people are quick to turn to the devil. I'm telling you. Do you know why? Hurt people, innit? There's so many broken, damaged people for whatever reasons, yeah, that have not healed. Some of these people are way older than me, put it that way. Do you understand? So if I can get it at this point, I'm sorry, but there's no excuses for people that's almost 100 to be acting the way they're acting. Hence why I say, be careful who you try to harm. Do you understand? Nobody does their homework. Do you know how stupid you look when you're quick to take the word of somebody else without even finding out any facts? But you think the person you're attacking is the dumb one. No, boo-boo. You the sacrificial lamb and you're the dummy for why you believed you could do these heinous acts towards an innocent person who's done nothing to you but show you kindness, show you growth, show you unconditional love, and show you the right motherfucking path. I find that hilarious. I really do. And I know for a lot of people, they may find that hard. Well, let me say this. You need to go and repent, pick up that Bible, and you need to go and pray. I'm not saying you're going to be answered, but hey, depending on what you've done, depending on your circumstances, yeah, there'll be an order, there'll be a queue. Do you understand? I know exactly how it works. I've done it myself. So ain't nothing nobody can tell me. Facts. Do you understand? And this is why a lot of you people are getting such severe karma. You want me to tell you why? Because you was looking for things on the outside of yourself. If any one of you people had the common sense and logic, yeah, to go within yourself, meditate on that shit, think about it logically. No, you didn't. You was fooled by a devilish tongue. And you can't really say, you got to take accountability for your part in that. Regardless if you was lied to or fooled, or whatever the case may be, you still have to take accountability for the part you played. Yeah, it don't sound nice, I get that. You know? But it is what it is. That is the law of the universe, point blank period. Do you understand? And these are the things that some people ain't gonna tell you. You understand? How do you think the rich stay rich and the poor have been kept poor? They ain't stupid. I know. Do you understand? And the funny thing is, after all the madness, the same people that was the catalyst, this is hilarious, have the audacity to expect people to feel sorry for them. It's like, what planet are you on? Come on. Listen, anybody, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, and all respects, God is God at the end of the day. But remember, we still have free will. Hell no. You can't think you're going to try and unalive my children and think we're ever going to be cool. Hell no, regardless if I forgive your ass or not. Never. Do you understand? And if people really knew the type of person I was, they would know these things about me. But no, they was too busy focusing on their ego. And where did that get them? Their ego and telling a laundry list of lies. And they got so creative with these lies, they messed themselves up with their own lies. And I've always said, the proof's in the pudding. Action speaks louder than words. So yeah, all that projection that was put onto me to make me seem like the crazy one, when in actual fact, you are the same people that are on schizophrenic medication, not me. So for all the paper that you fraudulently forged, where did it get you? Not a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. And then you have the audacity, let me go a little bit deeper, to steal my identity, and I think I'm gonna let that shit fly? Hell no. Hell no. And this is why these people want to be sorry now. Why? Because you know your ass is in court. You know your ass has been caught up for all the dumb shit you did that had nothing to do with me. Remember, you left me beaten down. You left me for dead. And you guys celebrated that shit. Now how do you feel? I know you are full well remembering everything I said to you. Every truthful word I spoke, that I prophesied to you, is now playing out in your reality. Why is that then? So you can't have it both ways. Do you understand? But remember, and I kept hearing this word, and it's just not even that, it's the tone of it. Don't listen to that lying black bitch. Yes. You know who you are. That shit rung off my earballs. You understand? And now shit's gone left. Now the world sees who you truly are. Now you've been exposed for the RAPIST that you are. Spiritual and in the 3D. Let's be right. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you did. And then you have the audacity to have some Jezebel whore running around on my name like she could ever compete with me. Never in a million years. Then you got the audacity to have this trollop using my identity to fuck up my credit that I worked hard to clear. No, boo-boo. No, boo-boo. Ain't going down like that. Trust and believe that. I speak everything into existence. Do you understand? And I'm speaking both your karma into reality as we speak. You understand? But I said, and I say it again, anybody who tries to harm somebody's children, you don't deserve to breathe air on this planet. I'm sorry, because you remember correctly, the kids are supposed to be the future. But in your case, you had children to use them for spell work, Do you understand? Now I understand why certain people have like multiple, like 30 children with like 15 different women. Yeah. Because you now have a soul tie between all these people. You're damn right I had a lucky escape. I'm good. You don't like that I healed? No. You don't like that I love myself? Why don't you try it? But one thing that's never gonna happen, there'll be no reconciling at all. So keep deluding yourself, keep lying to people, acting like, oh, she's obsessed. Obsessed with what? Who would be obsessed with a slob? Do you understand? You might fool those people, but remember, I know who you are. Do you understand? These are people that go from the bed to the couch, don't do nothing. We just sit in trash. Yeah, but yet they portray themselves on the street like some pastor. Fake. Fake, 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 fake. I remember I wasn't working, I'm not working. So not only that, you're living off of my pocket, stealing from me to give to the whore you're cheating with. And you really think you can have a conversation? Check my spirit team. Check my spirit team, boo-boo. Ask them how they feel about that. Oh my days. And to hate on somebody because they love their self, you need help. Seriously, you need help. Do you understand? In fact, I feel sorry for the children you've brought into this world with you two as parents. Do you understand? You tried to defame my character. You've lied and slandered me for no reason other than I chose to put myself first. Not acceptable, whether you like it or not. So this obviously explains why you've been reporting my videos, horrifically stalking me like you are now on my life, thinking that because if you hide incognito, I don't know it's you. You're dumb, I know it's you. That's how much you don't know. And that just shows how much you think I don't know. I know exactly who you are. You understand? You're a Freemason demonic warlock. Isn't that right, Mr. Chief? But I'm obsessed with you. Stop lying. The people you sent to me to pursue me, now that was dumb. Because now you brought them into your karma. Do you understand? And guess what happened? You brought these people to take me out. Somebody spiked me with ketamine, tried to kill me. Yeah, compliments of that person. But hey, God said, not on my watch. And you wonder why your life's in the shitter. Come on now. Come on now. Do you know what I mean? Trying to block my path. Where did it get you? Where did it get you? Deluded, heartbroken with an incurable STD. That's where that shit got you. Does it feel good? Does it make you feel better? And that's why I say again, be careful who you try and harm. Do you understand? You think someone's alone, they're not actually alone. I told you already, I walk by faith, not by sight. So you think, oh, because she's always on her own, she ain't got nobody. Do you think I know exactly what humans are like? For the most part, it is what it is, you know? I accept myself for who I am, and I accept you people for who you are. But we're two totally different types of people. That's a fact. Do you understand? Evident. But it was funny though. This is why I've come on this live now. You understand? Because what words I heard, it ain't no fun when a rapper got the gun. You guys ain't laughing now, are you? And the fact that you thought it was funny and hilarious to attack somebody's children, ooh, I ain't letting up. If you think you're tired now, wait until tomorrow. Comics. If you think you're tired now. Oh shoot, Collective. Do you know I got to laugh? Because could you imagine? These people were celebrating. Trust and believe, they were celebrating. They were throwing parties. Do you understand? That's how deep it is. Do you understand? Before their plan could even take off, they already made plans what they was gonna do with the money. And then after they took me out, can you imagine? They say they want my feet, they want my eyes, they want my creativity, they want my strength, they want my courage. But I'm such this heinous person. But yet you're trying to devour me. What's all that about? Make that make sense. Somebody, please. Do you understand me? Madness, innit? Absolute madness. And the thing about it is, right, when you're portraying, or even that, do you know what these people try to do? They try to get me sectioned. This is how far they went. Just to cover up their dirty secrets, that this is what they do. They lure people into a trap, love bomb them, do you understand? Do sex magic on them, then they discard them, then they do magic on them to make them look crazy, and do suicide spells to make them unalive their self, so that these people can steal that person's life. They've been doing this. And now it's time for these people to be brought to justice, point blank period, because I ain't having a bar of it. Do you understand? Whether it be accountable in the court of law or accountable in hell, because that's where you people are going. I promise you, you will never live another happy day while I'm breathing. I promise you that. You will never live another happy day whilst I'm breathing. Because you came for my kids. Yes, you did. And you should have done that. Just because you couldn't get to me, I have my own choice. If I don't want to talk to someone, that's my goddamn free. Just like it was your free will to abuse me, beat me, R-A-P-E me, and leave me for dead. Beat me in my sleep. Remember, that was your free will that you chose to do. Remember. And my free will was to walk away with my dignity, my integrity, and my morals. Where's yours? And this is why, do you know what is really embarrassing and shameful? Because when I was little, I looked up to my elders, do you understand? I looked up to them. Now, there's only one person I can say on planet Earth that I believe is the matriarch, and that's my nan. No other family member was ever able to match up to that. Because they all did the same bullshit. Do you understand? So I get why the family chose the way they chose. Because they knew from day one. Do you understand? So whatever they was portraying to us was a lie. Do you understand? Just like what these people are portraying to society is an illusion. Do you understand? I see it. They were doing it on my phone. They were doing it on everything. Do you understand? Even trying to come to me in my dream, trying to pretend to be somebody else to R-A-P-E me in my sleep. Do you understand? These people are nasty and they need to be stopped. They're not just doing it to me, guys. What you're not realizing is they are doing this to their own children. Yes. They rather kids, and I tell you why? Because kids put up less resistance and children carry the highest potency of energy. These people are nasty and vile. And where does it stem from? The higher ups. Remember, guys, behavior is learnt. So who taught them? Do you understand me? All right then. Next one. You know? So yeah. You thought, because someone's quiet, an introvert, and to their self, you thought I was an easy target. Wrong. And I warn people, do not underestimate nobody. And the funny thing is, Collective, I can laugh about it now. Because I was small, I always got bullied. Always got bullied. If it wasn't my skin color, it was my hair, or I wasn't popular enough, or I never had boobies like the other girls did in school. So cool, you know? What could you do? I can't do shit about it. You know, you just have to do with it the best you can. Do you understand? But what's funny is, the same people that treated me like that back then, whoo, have you seen them now? I wouldn't want to know myself. No, I wouldn't want to know. Do you understand? Because I can imagine exactly what that's going to be. Because they started off like that. Do you understand? They didn't see the error of their ways. They wasn't guided right. So obviously that behavior escalated and spiraled into full-blown narcissists. I'm telling you, once you read up the MO of a narcissist, I can guarantee you, a lot of you are going to be sat there the same way I did, like, oh shit, like, because their MO literally just read out how this man dealt with me in this relationship. That's how deep it is. And that was like being kicked in the gut. I swear to you. And like, yeah, I thought to myself, so it was all fake. It was all a lie. And that's cool. But people like that don't need to be in society, I'm sorry. Do you understand me? Why would you want to go on damaging more people for what? For a swine? That's a Jezebel spirit. So not only have you forfeited your life, you've just cursed your entire bloodline. This is why I say it again. Be careful who you try and harm. Do you understand? You don't know who people's connected to. It's not for me to go around and boast and brag. Do you understand? About what I have and don't have. But what I am very clear on, don't play with me. Because one thing I do tell people, when you come with the wrong intentions, trust and believe karma's ticking for you. Point blank period. And I'll leave it at that. Do you understand? But the lies you tried to spill and the fact that you tried to come for my kids, ooh. As God is my witness, you're lucky God got to me first. I'm telling you, you're lucky God got to me first. Do you understand? So I was able to channel that energy positively, if that makes any sense. How did I do that? I picked up the Bible. I did. I picked up the Bible. And it made sense. Do you know what I mean? But even that, there's still things missing out there they don't want us to know, because black people are all spiritual people. Do you understand me? But how powerful we are as a vessel, oh, please believe me. Because there was times where I shouldn't be here. I know that for a fact. And I had no idea why I was still here. Do you understand? One of them ones. Like, damn. If you ever knew the amount of near-death incidents I've been in from a child. My own family tried to kill me. What you mean? And I'm still here. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? But it doesn't mean that people have the right to abuse another human being. No, you don't. And you're going to pay. Everybody's going to pay. Everybody's paying for it. And the thing about it is, you can't buy your way out of it. That's the wickedest part. You cannot buy your way out of it. So all these higher ups thinking, oh, because they got money, they can buy their way out of it, or they can buy their freedom. No. How can you? God is the ultimate authority. Do you understand? In order for you to heal, you got to bypass me first. What do you mean? And I know you're not going to do that. That just goes to show people like you don't need to be in society. Do you understand? Because what good are you doing? None. Do you understand? But yet though you expect compassion, you expect kindness and care. When you've been doing this for decades. This is literally your job description. Let's be for real. There's a little gang of you, I know this. You have people strategically placed in places to carry out your criminal organization. Do you understand me? Just like when I was in hospital and I'm getting robbed by a nurse. Are you crazy? I catch someone pushing a syringe into my drip. What for? Do you understand? Things like that. So you've been trying to take me out. That's a fact. And actually it was co-signed by this corrupt government who sat watching me now on my live incognito. Like I don't know, you're watching me incognito. You're a bunch of weirdos. And you have no authority. You don't own me at all. You had no authority doing the shit you did. You had no authority me putting me into some test subject as a child. None. And now you're going to pay for it. And I'm going to say it again. Be careful who you try and harm, because you don't know who they're connected to. And at the same time, this is why, for me, I get that some of it was also, I had lessons to learn, and I get that. And I get that, but I've learned those lessons. There's a big difference, do you know what I mean? And actually acted on those, do you know what I mean? I've implemented them into my everyday life. And I'll be honest with you, it's wonderful. I know that sounds crazy, innit? It's wonderful. Society wants you to think that, oh, in order for you to be normal, you have to live a certain lifestyle or engage in... That's lies. That's all tricks. All tricks to keep you like karmic, and do you know what I mean? I'm not on a good frequency, if that makes any sense. It's all bullshit. Why do I know? I already been through it. Do you know what I mean? When I was out there committing crime, I didn't care, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just said, F it, innit. It is what it is. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I went in. Because I said, F it. Do you understand? I've had enough then. And I think I was in my early 30s, I think. Yeah, I would say, yeah, early 30s. I don't think people understand. Because I don't want to I don't brag about shit. It is what it is, innit? Do you know what I mean? So be mindful of the people that like to brag and show off. You know what the Bible says, innit? Show off brings disgrace. And look what's happening now. The exact same scenarios playing out. But when I was back then committing crime, this is how I can tell the difference. Because back then, I was angry. I had resentment. I was angry at how I was treated as a child. I was angry at the fact that I was abused and no one ever said anything to me. I was angry that I wasn't protected. I was angry that I was just shoved from pillar to post. Like anytime I could never get comfortable, because the minute I got comfortable, I'd be pulled out of that place and be taken somewhere else. And the wickedest thing is, collective, a lot of the times, I know I'm aware of, yeah, I was asleep. Like, what's all that about? I was being taken whilst I was asleep. And this is why I get funny about people troubling people in their sleep. Do you understand? That is something that, I'll cut you off. Do you understand? Don't do that. Because that's supposed to be someone's vulnerable moment. And people think that, if you're sleeping, you're not aware. You are aware. Do you understand? Because your soul is aware. Your spirit team is aware. Do you understand? So I was taking a lot whilst I was sleeping. And I didn't get that. Do you understand? Because not only that, obviously they put spell work on me, they drugged me. And then they wonder why I ended up in addictions. You people fed it to me, but you're not going to tell people that. You like to portray this is like the bad person, the black sheep of the family, the one that's always getting into trouble. You orchestrated all these events, so what are you talking about? I'm a child at the end of the day. I can't speak for myself, and neither can I make decisions for myself. So what's your excuse? And as horrendous as it was, collective, of course you have to forgive, because if you don't forgive, you end up with people like these karmics. And that's still not an excuse to do the things you did. Do you understand? It doesn't matter how much time goes by. One thing you don't do, you don't come for people's children and expect people to be cool with you. Because if I'm like, do you know what? You're lucky you're breathing. I won't like to tell you what I told God. And that's a fact. Because unlike you people, I'm not a pathological liar. Do you understand me? It is what it is. You don't like it because I'm brutally honest. That's what you don't like. Do you understand? And I'm never going to change. The only thing I might tone down is how I deliver it. I've been working on that, collective. Honestly, I have, yeah. And the thing is always in constructiveness. I'm not malicious. But the way people receive it, you're acting like I've just cursed you out. What it is, the truth hurts, innit? I've been there. Listen, when God told me some straight facts, some straight truths, yo, I didn't like it, but it's the truth. I don't realize what I'm bawling like. Cause you kind of feel like you've been put on blast. It is like, it's not really humiliating. I think it's embarrassing, just a little bit embarrassing, but it's you and God in it. It's not like you've just been, what these people are trying to do, lie and slander someone's name, but you're doing it in public, you're doing it all over the internet. What for? What did you gain from it? Do you understand me? Who keeps videos of people of over 3 years? Videos that I didn't give you consent to take? That was the abusive situation I was in. Taking pictures of my vagina when I've gone to the shop. Accusing me of cheating. I don't cheat on people. Do you understand? But you've kept these pictures that you took 4 years ago now. Do you understand? Remember, you discarded me for something better that you married. So why the hell are you still, why are you still putting these things up, trying to use it as like ammunition? Do it. I don't care. Because I reported your ass. So from the time you was beating me up and RIP-ing me, they should have been took that off your phone. Do you understand? This is how you know that the authorities are corrupt. But I forgot, innit? This man works with the popo. Yeah. Evidently. Because the amount of times you've been caught with substances, your ass should have been in jail. And you've evaded that twice. Yeah, don't let me start talking. Do you understand? Remember, I know exactly what you've been up to. All right then. So yeah, collective, it is what it is, isn't it? The truth will set you free. Do you understand? One thing you're not going to do is come for people's kids. I'm so sorry. Nope. And I say that to anybody. Anybody. Do you understand? Like, what makes you think you're judge, jury, and executioner? Because you can't get me. I don't want to speak to any of you. You want to attack my children. What kind of dumb shit is that? I've never heard something so pathetic in my life. But I guarantee you though, if the foot was on the other shoe, you won't find that funny with you. Would you, Karmics? No, because you're not laughing now, are you? You need to go and heal and repent. I've never come across such level of evil in all my life. I kid you not. And the devil ain't faithful to you either. Do you understand? Because the devil still got answers to God regardless. That's what you don't know. Do you understand, collective? Can you blame me though? Do you know what I mean? Madness. And all the while, these people have been trying to sabotage everything I've been doing. What for? If I'm not bothering you, why are you bothering me for? Oh, I get it, to get a reaction. To suit the narrative, the false narrative that you've been spreading. Do you understand me? Maybe you should try and keep your private parts in your pants and tell your wife to keep her leg shut. Oh, you found out the baby's not yours now. Okay. But I think I said that before she even got pregnant. How would I have known that? But I'm not the real one. I'm fake and you're real. Why aren't you predicting anything? Where's your gifts? No, we're not talking about the karmic tarot reader that you paid to lie. Do you understand? All that as well. These karmic tarot readers need to be exposed also. Do you understand? Because they're taking people's money and destroying lives. No. This ain't going down no more. Do you know what I mean? And if you're not part of the solution, you're obviously part of the problem. Do you know what I mean? So you'll be guilty by association or guilty by your non-decision. So God will decide for you, because that's not my choice to make. That's not my for you to make. I don't have that authority. I don't think I'd want to, you know? I don't think I'd want to. But yeah. So for me, even that as well, staying clean and sober. That's not easy. That's not easy, people, because it's everywhere you go. Do you understand? And this is how much you know that these people are demonic, because they make targeting somebody their job description. So basically, they watch you 24 hours a day. They send people to stalk you. I've had people in my car park watching me. Still got the information of the car, color, everything, license plate number, description, everything, pictures, everything. Do you understand? But I'm dumb and I'm naive and I'm stupid. So if I'm all these things, why are you trying to be me? Why are you faking being me, number one? And number two, why are you using my identity for your criminal acts? Trying to set me up for shit you did. No, boo-boo. No, boo-boo. Even going as far as just to messing around with my family members. But the truth of the matter is, you know what? Love is love at the end of the day, innit? Love who you are. You know, but what I'm not gonna deal with, and I'm gonna speak on, is people that lie. Do you understand me? And bring harm to innocent people. Example, you like men, chief. Yeah, let's be for real. You're in love with a man. So you sleep with loads of women. It's an insecurity thing to make the world think you're this man's man. When really, your first choice is men. Do you know how disgusting that is? So not only are you flip-flopping between sexes, you're not even wearing protection. Hence why you've caught this STD. You don't even know where you got it from. Because you've had so many people, you and your wife, let's be clear. Because I also know about you making a fake account on Instagram, do you understand me, trying to lure me into a threesome. I don't get down like that, sorry boo-boo. Do you understand? And you've been doing that for a whole year. Do you understand? I ain't stupid. Just like how you try to pretend to be someone else just to try and get my phone number. That just shows the amount of times I've changed my phone number, changed my phone, even my network. Do you understand? And this demonic demon, R-A-P-I-S-T, thief, has been targeting me with my disgusting, vile, karmic family. That is demonic too. It is what it is. I got family members that are in secret societies. That's their business. That's their choice. I don't partake in that. Do you understand? But you're trying to bully me and take me out because I don't want to. You can't control me. I'm not going to bend to you. Oh, you crazy. Like, Now that's not logic. Now let's talk about it. Considering I'm meant to be the loopy one, make that make sense, collective. Somebody, please, anybody. If anybody couldn't break this shit down with me. I'd very much appreciate it. Because collective, rationally, that doesn't make sense. So unless you're cuckoo or highly delusional, that would never come into fruition. So what's good? So this is how you know these people are all in cahoots. Because I've mentioned this so many times, and these people know this. But nothing. Do you understand? Make that make sense. And another thing is, yeah, if I wasn't telling the truth, yeah, why are you people going so hard at trying to stop my videos, report my videos, lie about my content, as well as stealing my content? Do you understand me? And actually paying people to gang stalk me, paying people to verbally abuse me in the comment section, paying people to report my videos and lie. Do you understand? From you done that, I knew I hit the nail on the head. From God told me, my child, you was right all along. I told you my instincts was spot on. Do you understand me? What I foresaw happened. Do you understand? That's called foresight, okay? Been doing that. Do you understand? Which is why drugs and alcohol is no good. But I'm working on this. I'm good at smoking again, so yeah, I'm working on it now. But it's hard, isn't it? It's because it's such the norm. Do you know what I mean? How it's been placed in society amongst us. It's just like eating food. Do you understand? But we don't actually need it, and it is actually doing us more harm than good. And I can say that honestly because I've been through it myself. I mean, my nan did it. My mum didn't manage to do it. God rest her soul. God rest her murdered soul, because they murdered her too for life insurance. Let's be clear. And that's what they do. They take people out for life insurance. That's why they be trying to take me out, because if these people have been putting life insurance fraudulently mine, because I never gave them the consent to put life insurance on my head. How dare you? How dare you people? And you know exactly who you are. Do you understand? Because you're under investigation as we speak. So whatever evidence you think you burned, too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late. They got everything they need already anyway. From what I'm aware, some of you have been being watched from a long time before that anyway. Do you understand? And they're trying to send people to me to try and get me to go places, to try and set me up. Are you dumb? Like if I don't know about you breaking in my house and stealing things out of my house, stealing my clothes and stealing my underwear just to do spell work, stealing my hair. Are you sick? Well, guess what now? It backfired. Now what? Now what? No creativity. But you have the audacity to think you can come for me when I never sent for you and you left me for dead? Yeah, I ain't forgotten nothing. Healed though. And he wasn't expecting that. But hey, that is the magic of being an earth angel. We are natural healers, and you knew this. Hence why you were trying to take my energy and give it to that whore you was cheating with. Yeah. Don't you like to share bodily fluids? No, boo-boo. And you have the audacity to put me and that thing in the same category? Hell no. Worlds apart. Do you understand? And my little ex-friends that are in the back too, watching incognito. Hey, ex-friends. Even that as well. For somebody to think that, oh, I'm going to go and sleep with her friends to get at her. Do you know how playground that is? And collective, the wicked, the funny thing is, yeah, these are people that are like 20 years older than me. So they're literally prehistoric at this point. Let's be for real. Saltwater crocodiles. Hello? Hello? They are collective. You just got to call it as it is. Saltwater crocodiles. But yeah, it's been a blast. Like just evolving, waking up, getting sober, first off. Do you know what I mean? Being drug free in general. You can't really call weed drugs because weed never made me go out there and do madness. Do you understand? Whereas things like heroin did, because it makes you ill. Like your body gets physically sick once that shit wears off, and it's not good. Even that, the person that got me on it, yes, DJ, yeah, I don't business, lied. Do you understand? Was like, oh, I know what would help you go to sleep. Put it in a spliff. Do you know what I mean? And that's how that shit started. Collective, it took a week. Do you know what I mean? A week, and I had a habit. Do you understand? Cause I was out there making money, innit? So I was out there shoplifting, burglaring. I was making money. Do you understand? I was relentless. Like, I'd be out there for 12 hours. I kid you not. Or I just walk up and down all night to find a race. Do you understand? So to turn your life around for the better, yeah, I had to go through a lot of dark nights of the soul. Was it dark souls of night? Whatever bloody way around it goes, you know what I mean, innit? Do you know what I mean? And I don't think I know that the reason probably why mine was probably more harsher and I probably had to go through more, was purely because I have my own karma too. Do you understand? And that's fine. It is what it is. But I know who I am. I know my limits. I know the shit that I will not do, that I've never done. Do you understand? So I was able to work off my karmic debt instantly. These people, not so much. Let's just say that. They've been working off their karma for lifetimes because they've been doing this lifetimes. Do you understand? They've been doing this lifetimes. But this lifetime, God said, oh, hell no. And I did too. When I think about it, why would I want to be like that? But at the time, I felt that I had all reasons to be because what was done to me. And I did. I had every reason to be angry, collected. I have every reason to resent my family. Especially a stepfather that should never have been molesting me at the time anyway. And he's still walking about, still trying to play around with my life like he knows me. He's been trying to take me out. He's been paying people to harm me for years. You understand? That's why my brother joined the police force. Because they thought, hey, let's ramp it up a bit. Let's get her sent to jail. Even if my neighbour, my old neighbour from Stockwood, attacked me, man. She thought I was weak because I had been in a car crash with that little ex-warlock. Do you understand? The same crash happened on my brother's birthday, the 5th of December. Do you understand? 2021, I believe it was, or 2020, yeah? This man left me trapped in a car and I thought I was going to burn alive. You understand? I must have been knocked out because my head was bust. Really, I think the plan was I was meant to go through the windscreen. Do you understand? Because my seatbelt was faulty. Yes. Hence why he got that car for so cheap. But yet, though, I had to be taken away in the ambulance because I couldn't walk. Do you understand? I couldn't walk for 6 weeks. The pain I was in was unbearable. And I wasn't allowed to stay in the hospital because my abuser wouldn't allow it. Do you understand? So why is all that evidence, all that information gone missing? Why is all that information been changed? Blatantly, they changed the dates in the Times Collective. Yes, they did. I'm not stupid. Do you understand me? So that just tells you they got someone also working in a hospital too then, because the hospital have my files, because these people have been poisoning me. And nobody's been held accountable for over 3 decades. Well, not anymore. You're all going down. Even the last time I was in hospital, why did I catch the man squeezing my drip? What are you doing? The man was trying to squeeze my arm. What are you trying to do? Kill me? Oh yeah, I forgot that was the plan. And then they took extra blood. Yeah, my blood is very rare. Very rare. They didn't just take the little tubes. They took 2 freaking bottles. I watched the bottles on the table. Do you understand? And I knew the man was up to no good because how rough he was. In fact, I believe this man was under some type of possession. The way he was handling me, he was a bit demonic. Do you understand? You don't squeeze people. And the thing about it, they had 3 tube things going into my arm, pulling out blood. What's all that about? 1 wire was green, 1 wire was red, and 1 wire was brown. Do you understand? So I know what these people are all up to. They think they're smart, but So be very careful who you play with, people. It ain't worth it. That's why I don't play with people. Do you understand? Now I'm awake, I'm not gonna lie to you. Years ago, if you done something to me, but the thing about with me is I'm not a coward. I'm not like these karmic bitches. That's what they are, they're bitches. Cause they like to hide and do things. No. I'm forthright. I'll come up to you in your face and have a conversation. Do you understand me? And if it's got to get heated like that and you put your hand on me, a scrap it is. But I'm not backing down. Absolutely not. So people know this, so that's why they try to set things up to trigger me, so that all you see is me reacting. Do you understand? So it makes me look like I'm the crazy one. Yeah, they tried that shit. But God gave me the heads up. And I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did. Do you understand? So you're trying to use my authenticity against me at the same time. You're the one abusing, beating, raping, stealing, and slandering my name. But yet, do you want to be me? What is it I heard you say? That's what God told me. What did you say? Uh, what is it? You can be a better version than me? Huh? Who told you that? And that just shows, yeah, all the people you've been fooling has made your head deflated. Do you understand me? I've inflated up your ego. I ain't stroking nobody's ego. Do you understand? But people like this warlock, they do. Remember, I was never your type. You gotta live with that shit. And you know that someone else done that to me before in my past to hurt me. So you thought, I know, I'll do it too. What, and you think God's not gonna give you extra karma? Come on now. Because you should have known better. Do you understand? I thought I could learn something from somebody as old as you. You understand? What I did learn is, maturity definitely don't come with age. You understand? Because I'm leading by example. Not any of you. The whole lot of you, your organization should be ashamed of yourselves. Absolutely ashamed of yourselves. And your children too. Your children are going to suffer because of what you did. Disgusting. Literally, when I think about you people, it's like, you know when you, how can I say, you know something makes you feel physically sick, like it grabs your stomach? Yeah. You make me cringe. Physically sick, just the thought, and the shit you did, woo! It's on blast anyway. That's what you get for coming for an earth angel. Exactly. An earth angel you tried to lie on. Get me locked up in jail on fake charges. Yeah, when that neighbor attacked me, I still didn't beat her up. I defended myself though. I just swung her out the way and carried on going. Collectively, could you imagine if I started punching this bitch? When you put your hand on me and you make the first blow, I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. I ain't gonna stop till I don't see you breathing no more. That's me. Because the way I see it is you come to harm me. You come to take my life. I'm not having it from anybody. You understand? Hence why this Warlock X would beat me whilst I'm asleep. He's a coward and sit on my chest and bite me in the face. You understand? That's the type of shit he did. But then he's making it like he's the victim. Liar. How's that working for you now? I know there's arguments and fights in behind your doors, but you're portraying like this. What is it? You made a better choice. What did you say? You was looking after me. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? You can't even look after yourself. Do you understand? This is why you're not collected. I'm so glad, yeah, that this warlock beat that pregnancy out of me. I'm glad. I'm glad now. Because at first it hurt me. I think that hurt more. Do you understand? And then for you not to let me see a doctor purely because it was a male midwife, I couldn't be checked over. So you wanted me to suffer. You wanted me to be in pain. You got off on that. Do you understand? Remember, you essayed me later on that night. Remember? I ain't forgotten any of it. None of it. And you're there saying about, oh, I must stop talking. Stop talking about what? This is my journey. This is what helped me to heal. And this is my channel that I created from the ground up. So you're not going to tell me what I can and can't say on my channel. Do you understand? What you can do though, is heal your vile self, repent, pray, and hopefully you might get another chance at life with somebody else. That's if God allows you. Do you understand me? Because I don't know, I can't say because it's not up to me. Collective, I don't make these decisions. And rightfully so, because you know something? In all honesty, I agree that for certain instances that women shouldn't be in that position of authority in that sense. Do you understand? And I'm being honest. And I'm looking at it from my perspective. Do you know what I mean? Because little things like that, even though I could separate it, but that would be playing on my mind even more. Do you understand me? And I want you to suffer for that reason. Do you understand? But only the same shit you gave out, get that back in it. Just like when they say you made your bed, you lie in it. handle your own work. Do you understand? How do you feel? You got to handle your own work that you put out. And all those people you pay to do it at multiple times, including my family too, my ex-family, because they're not my family. For all I'm concerned, I disown these people. I don't know you. You're dead to me. Point blank, period. Do you understand? So you can keep hiding money. I don't care. Do you understand? You know you're going to hell. I know you're going to hell. And guess what? You can't spend shit in hell. Do you understand? So to steal shit that was left for me, it's not even that. That just shows you don't give a fuck about my kids. But I do. Do you understand? So not only that, it's not about you stealing from me, you're stealing from my children's future. The same children that you're doing spell work on, the same children that you're trying to lie to, the same children you turn against me. For what? You got to pay for all those things. Do you understand? Regardless if you choose to admit it or not, I know it. And my children know it too. Point blank, period. Do you understand? They didn't miss a beat. When you thought you was up at your little cabin in the woods with your little cloaks, you weren't hiding. You weren't hiding from nothing. You understand? The recording angels seen it all. And that's why you're all gonna fall. Badum. The recording angels seen it all. That's why you're about to fall. All right, you're not about to fall, you're already falling. Let's be real, you're already falling. It's so nice out here. Excuse me, s'il vous plaît. Look at this. Ooh. Do you know, I've never smelt this. Do you know what, another thing as well? Collective, I have to be honest. You see when you raise your vibrations? I mean it's in like the best way I can say, yeah? Your sense of smell is heightened real bad. Literally, like I can smell the water, but I can also smell like the, you know, like the moss and the lurgy in the water. I can smell it. You know? It's really weird because I would say to people, you know when the dog gets wet, like the fur gets wet, yeah? It emits a certain smell. And for some reason, whenever I say to people, can you smell it? They can't smell it. And I ask God, this ain't fair. Why is my nostrils like this? Like, why? I know it's for a reason, but damn. Do you know what I mean, collective? Sometimes it's like, it's annoying. Because I'll be smelling things like, where the hell's that coming from? These times, this shit's at a distance, you know what I mean? I'm just probably getting a warning or a download about something, you know what I mean, to be aware of, you know? Little things like that, but sometimes, ooh, collective. Yeah, some of these smells, ooh. Oh no. I've had to run. Like I would go to Eastern sometimes, because basically I'll go to this halal meat shop once a month, but it's in Eastern, yeah? They don't have it anywhere else, otherwise I would go there. And I noticed once the first lot of downpour of karma was hitting, yeah? To wash, this is after that big downpour we had. Oh, I know a lot of you would have smelt it too, and if you tell me that you didn't, you're lying. Because it stunk. Yeah? Listen, I got to the corner of St. Jude's, I think it was. Oh my days. Why did it smell like the sewer was up on the pavement? Like what? If sewage was a fragrance, that was it. It literally, yeah. And I was like, what the hell? Collective, it was bad. And I thought to myself, oh, maybe it's just the drains, maybe it's just this X. Yo, I swear to you, the further I walked in, the worse the smell got. To that one point, I had to physically cover my nose. I'm looking at people thinking, do you not smell it? Like, is this me? When I got to the shop, I kid you not, I asked the man in the shop about the smell because his door was shut. Usually his door's open. And I said, I know why you shut the door, that smell in it. He said, yeah. And I looked at him and I said, but hold a minute. How come nobody out here can smell this shit? No, so I say smell this shit. Collective. Oh, yeah, it was bad. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that was a couple of weeks ago. I've not been back there since. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, it was bad. I don't know if it's because it was so hot, but yeah. You know the kind of smell where when you smell it, it's like it's in your mouth. It's like you can taste it. And it's like it sticks to you because it was so hot. Yeah. It's like you just swallowed some sewage. Like a sewage poop, but worse. Do you understand me? Because at least with a poop, like, with the fart, after a while the smell dissipates, in it. But this didn't. It's like, it's like the further I went, yeah, it just got deeper and deeper. Yeah, never again. I've not been back since because of it. I don't want to smell that again. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, just shit like that. So yeah, so I got a bit sidetracked there, as you do. It wasn't deliberate though. Oh, I didn't know they had a casino. I don't gamble anyway, so I don't need to go in there. Casino. Yeah, so basically after that, now I'm at a point where now I love life. There's a difference. Like I'm seeing stuff. I'm thinking to myself, like, when I was going through all that shit, what, like, because I went out, I did things, I still did things, but I don't know, maybe my eyes were still shut in some aspects. Because I'm seeing everything that I didn't see before, and I'm thinking to myself, how did I miss that? How did I not see that? And everybody's like, it's always been there. And I'm like, no, it hasn't. Like, I'm adamant it hasn't. Like, I'm adamant that in like 12 months, like, whilst I'm asleep, this is how I'm perceiving it. Whilst I'm asleep, yeah, somebody's come out the sky and placed these things there. Do you know what I mean? Or put these objects there. And acted like it was there all the time. But it actually was collective, you know? And that's what you call vibrating on a different frequency. That makes any sense? Yeah, I think when I was vibrating on a lower frequency, even that as well, like the outlook was totally different. The way you see things, your perception's all different. Like now, it's like I have a whole new perspective and it's nice. I like it. Don't get me, don't play, I liked it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Even like learning shit about myself, I didn't even know. I'm like, damn, I thought I knew myself, but you're always changing and evolving, innit? Do you know what I mean? Everything, things you eat, things you do, things you like, things you dislike. But what I think I'm struggling with it a little bit, is food. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, isn't it? Because anybody that knows me knows I have to just say it as it is, isn't it? Everybody knows I like food and I'm a greedy bitch. Well, take out the bitch, I just shouldn't really call myself a bitch. I like to eat, but I like to eat good food. Do you know what I mean? And I also don't mind cooking good food. But I noticed when I gave up meat and stopped eating sugar and a lot of other things, like certain things I don't consume at all. I thought to myself, let me just test myself, yeah? So I went to a shop and I purchased something that I used to love eating. I kid you not. When I didn't even get into a second bite, I promise you, on God. I didn't get into a second bite. And it literally felt like, it kind of felt like, you know, when you get stronger and your foot gets in your foot. Yeah, I know, you've done that to me too. And it's like, my neck just squeezed, like my neck just went tight, like it said, oh, hell no. Like, bitch, what are you doing? I kid you not. It's like, bitch, what are you doing? The whole of my throat just, it felt like it squeezed up and it went super dry, like all the moisture just evaporated, like went, and the moisture was just gone. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, and I tried to swallow it, so I think I drank some fluid with it to swallow it. Who told me to do that? The little 2 bites I had? Oh, I had bad stomach. Yeah, I did. It gave me a not so good stomach and I didn't do it again. But, yeah, it's just mad things like that. So I just really stick to like veg and fish, you know? Yeah, because not really, I don't really like, I saw the shit with I don't eat out. I know what the Chinese have been doing, giving us fake food. Do you know what I mean? Plastic coating, no fake coating, fake coated plastic rice. Shit. Do you understand me? And then fake eggs. Yeah, I seen it. Now they're barbecuing black people. It's true. Because of our melanin. That's a whole nother conversation, collective. I'm gonna get to that bit once I gather up some more information. You understand? Things like this. But yeah, for like the evolution side of things, yeah, it's literally like, I would call it, you could call it a rebirth. You could call it that. You could call it that. You could call it that. It feels like that, but in a good way, because I felt like a whole new person. I know that sounds crazy, innit? Do you know what I mean? But in a good way. You know, things that would affect me before don't even bother me now, because you got to remember, yeah, God's not stupid. Before he brings certain things into your life, he's gonna give you like multiple tests, and he's not gonna tell you. You're only gonna know after the fact. Do you know what I mean? Whilst you're either in meditation, or you could just be sat in silence, and you'll get that little voice inside that'll tell you, "You passed, my child." And I'm like, "What? What?" There's me, I'm looking at the door thinking, is someone calling me? But it's God chatting to you from within, innit? You passed the test. I'm like, I didn't know I was being tested, damn. But I'm glad I did, because obviously God knows you better than you know yourself. So because God knows my temperament, obviously that's why he structured things the way he did. But he still tested me in a sense where he tried to do something that I wasn't expecting. Probably to see how I reacted towards it. Yeah. And I reacted how he expected, obviously, so I passed the test, so I was glad with that. Do you know what I mean? And then you don't ask no questions. You can't ask no questions neither. I tried that. That don't work. Because let me tell you, when God's ready to put you in your place, it's literally like, his voice is worse than thunder. There's not even a word that I could find to describe what I felt. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I could even question anything. Do you know what I mean, collective? Yeah. Because obviously, he said, speak your mind, and that's what I did. But I will challenge shit, like, let's be for real. Yeah. And the way God responded to me, collective. Let me tell you, it was worse than a tsunami. The vibrational impact that I felt from his response not only just put me in my place, but it told me, blatant, you cannot question his authority or his decision, period. Do you understand? That's a no-no for God. Don't ever do that. Do you understand? You don't look on these things very highly at all. And I know this now. Yeah. Consider I'm one of his favorites. So and I got told, like, yeah. But I appreciate it, do you know what I mean? And I'm grateful for it. Hence why I'm here now. Da-da. Yeah, because it could have gone left, like I said, I should have been dead already when these people poisoned me. I think it was the year before in November. I was sick. They wanted to take me to hospital and I wouldn't go. Something said to me, don't go. Do you know what I mean? But I had fluid on the lungs. I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I couldn't breathe at all. Something wasn't right. And I knew something wasn't right. I could feel it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. And I just begged God, like, whatever it is, like help me. Like, if it's my time to go, then so be it, innit? Do you know what I mean? But take the pain away. That's how bad it was. Yeah, I was crawling on the floor. And whilst I was like at death's door, can you imagine, these people were sat, what do you call it when you spawn someone from a distance? Not divination, what's the other one? They said a monitoring spirit. So they was actually watching what was happening, and these people was laughing and celebrating mine. Yeah, they was laughing and celebrating. Because God blatantly told me. And who do you think I'm going to believe? God or humans? Rest my case. Do you understand? So yeah. And that was, not last year, the year before, in November. Because it's been a whole year. But like I said, if you... Yeah, because they even did that. They was blocking my videos. They hacked my phone and locked all my videos so that no one could actually go in there and look at any of the videos I was putting out, because they were stealing my content to try and make it look like they created something first when they didn't. They've been stealing my content from I've had this platform. Do you understand? And no one said anything, and they still continue to act like, oh, they're the creator of the content that I knew that I created. What the fuck is this? Oh, a little pillow thing. Someone's obviously lost it. They'll probably come back for it. I'll put it on the windowsill. You know, you get those little, I don't know, cushion thing. I think it's for your elbow or something. Like a rest thing. I'll put it on the windowsill. Whoever left it will probably come back for it. Yeah. Can't seem to find the... I'll put it through here. Yeah, that's better. I just stuck it on the letterbox instead. But yeah, where was I? Lost my train of conversation. So yeah, but meditation is key as well. Do you know? Yeah, these people was laughing at when I was really, really sick. I was at death's door, I'm not gonna lie to you. I believe whilst I was asleep, I flatlined. That's what I believe. That's what it felt like. It's weird. Because I swear I saw God, I was chatting to God. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds mad, but those that know, innit? And I think that was a time where I was able to see certain things. Yeah, and I didn't like it. And he told me not to be scared. I remember him saying to me not, and he held my hand. But then he led me somewhere, and then he told me what to do, and he said, I got to do it on my own now. And I was like, what? I'm not used to that, you see. I swear I'm not used to that. And it's like, imagine, I was squeezing what I thought was an hand, squeezing it, like, don't let me go. Please don't let me go. Like, I was begging, please. And then when I didn't feel nothing, I was like, oh shit. But I had to do it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Once I did that, and I did that stage, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going to come at me. I didn't know what I was going to see. I didn't know how long it was going to be. Because there is no time there, you see. There's no time there. But what I'm getting from it, when I woke up, it had been hours. But it felt like a few minutes. Do you understand? Yeah, it was weird. I obviously can't say what it is, because the last time I did that, I got into trouble. But yeah. Because some things you have to keep to yourself. But yeah, I had to do a particular thing on my own. Like, he took me somewhere and left me, basically. And I didn't like that. I'm not going to lie to you. But he said, don't be scared. And I thought, why are you saying that? Like, you can't say, you see, that's like saying, like, my daughter used to do this thing, because I got a thing for spiders, literally. I don't know if it's a trauma thing from my family, like doing shit to me as a child, but yeah, I got a thing for spiders and ants, literally. I get hives, I come up in bumps, do you know what I mean? So my daughter would do things like, if there's an insect or a spider and it's right by me or something on me, yeah, the way she says my name, I know from the tone, something's wrong, do you know what I mean? Not she says, Mum, or, all right, Mum? No, it was, Mum. That kind of tone, and I felt it in my soul. And I just started going, what? And she went, Mum, don't move. That was it. That's what you had to, I freaked. Yeah. Because this shit was big, it had teeth, don't get it twisted. I freaked. Listen, I ripped my clothes off. Ripped it off. I didn't even unbutton nothing. Yeah, I ripped it off. I even cut myself with my nails, where I ripped it off in such force, you know, and it's not, I know it's not good. And I think that was something I had to work on, if that makes any sense. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's just little things like that. It's just the tone of that voice And I know from the tone, like I know. I can feel it in the vibration, so I know what's going on. Do you know? Oh, there's a little fox. Can you see him? Look, 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 look. Can you see him? You can just see him walking down. Look, I'll stand still. Yeah, it's a fox. Oh, she's probably looking for some food for her babies. But yeah, just little things like that, guys. So yeah, it was funny though. But I can laugh at it now, innit? But yeah, like I said, put this, when you get your awakening, expect these things, innit? But also expect to be tested. You know? And God doesn't play, so it's not on your time neither. So don't even go. If you go in there with that attitude, ooh, you'll be left waiting. I promise you that. Don't ever go in there with that attitude. Do you know what I mean? Do you know how minuscule we are compared to the Most High? Come on now. And you know this yourself. I didn't even feel good enough to even be in His graces until He told me otherwise. Do you understand? Things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's about humility. Is it humility? Humility? Yeah, even that. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that one, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning new things about myself. I'm enjoying exploring different avenues, you know? And it's exciting because it's new. Like, I know people look at me and thinking, why did you get so excited over things like that? Because this is all new to me. Do you understand? This is something I've never experienced. So why would you not be excited for how it's going to unfold? Do you know what I mean? Take shit as it comes. Do you know what I mean? And don't be so hard on yourself. That's what you said as well. Because you do tend to do that, innit? Like, you give yourself a hard time. Do you know what I mean? Or you beat yourself up over something that was really you really never had any control over. Do you know what I mean? Or you think you could have done something differently. Do you know what I mean? Which is now, anything that comes up, don't be hasty to just react to shit. Like, I don't no more. Because usually I'm quick off the mark. Like, I know. Like, when I was just ignorant, if you said the wrong thing, I would just let rip. And I didn't care. I just didn't hold back. Literally, like, my mouth was a deadly weapon. Believe that. Yeah. And I was quick off the mark, quick-witted with it. Do you know what I mean? But now I've tried to funnel that energy into something more constructive, if that makes any sense, you know? Yeah. So, I'm getting there. It's better than what it was anyway, do you know what I mean? Like, even like my language, like, I was always swearing. I didn't think, like, I had no thought process for outside of myself, so yeah, but do you know what I mean? And that's what, when you evolve and you go through the dark night of the soul and all that monarchy, and you do all the shadow work, those are the things that, I'll be real, those are the things that God will dash in your face. And let's, I can only tell you exactly how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat things or lie. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly how it is. Do you know what I mean? Especially if it's something that you're in denial of. Woo! He will just keep dashing at you. So every time you close your eyes, that's what you see. I'm telling you. Until you either deal with it or it drives you crazy. But it's for the greater good. Do you know what I mean? So don't look at it as punishment. Do you understand me? Or torture. It's not that. It's not that. God can give you the tools, He can't do it for you. Does that make any sense? God can give you the tools, but He can't do it for you. You've got to implement it yourself. Do you understand? It's like how I've explained how I healed and how I elevated and ascended. Do you know what I mean? I can give you the tools, but you have to implement them. Do not make the mistake like these karmics did, yeah, and play around with forbidden magic. Because I'm telling you now, in this day and age, that shit will give you instant backfire. Not when the cycle's over. No, it'll be instant karma now. Because the universe has had enough. Point blank period, do you understand? And it's purging itself of all the madness. Do you know what I mean? So if you plant good seeds, you're going to get a full harvest. If you plant rotten seeds, the rotten fruit will fall all by itself. And I'll just say that. So yeah, So other than that, I don't do theatre no more. No. It's because there's no growth with these people, and it's like they want to keep me in one spot, so I don't, do you know what I mean? And obviously when I started, I couldn't speak, man. That's how much anxiety and trauma I had. I had a lot that I had. It took 2 years to get it out, and I went from saying like one word to I'm taking leading parts. That mean they give me more parts in plays and stuff like that. But it wasn't evolving. There was no growth with it. It's like it's still staying at that level. And for me, I said to them like, if this is as good as it gets, then I'll let someone else take my spot, because someone else might need the nurturing that I had in it. Do you know what I mean? I move on to bigger and better things. But I was grateful for the tools I got from that, going to these groups. Do you know what I mean? Which has led me here, to my own platform. So yeah, I'm a comedian by trade. I'm multi-talented, multifaceted and multi-talented. Yeah. So yeah, guys, but with that being said, I'm gonna love and leave my collective. So I hope everybody had a nice time chatting with me. We'll be back again soon though, guys, don't worry about that.